Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Marvin has a problem. When it comes down to it, the main person that Marvin was trying to take care of, protect, and got him out of situations such as people wanting to take him out, people wanting to beat the mess out of him, rob him, and even took care of his kids, is the main person that betrayed him. One thing 50 Cent always said from the Get Rich or Die Trying movie and even in real life: never choose love because love can get you killed. This is very much true. Marvin, out of all the characters in Raising Kanan, has made so much character development, from being against Jukebox being gay to embracing her being the way she is, from being someone that Rock could not rely on. Even though, let's be real, Marvin was reliable ever since season 1. Even when he was messing up, he was always reliable. And the only thing is that he's gotten better with it over time. And now he's become so reliable to the people he cared about that now he's come across someone who he relied on and that he tried to help, but was informing on him, and that makes it worse. When the scene where Marvin was talking with the dude from across, of him bringing up bulletproof records and even some of the criminal ties potentially to it, he kind of showed his hand, with Marvin glancing at the kids and even mentioning to the little girl a reference to her and towards her father. He even picked the knife up to show symbolism, as he stabbed me in the back, but at the same time, I really want to kill this nigga. But when it comes down to it, that's Marvin's big problem. The reason why his name keep coming up at the precinct is because his friend is the one telling on him. And obviously his homie got in trouble, and instead of taking the trouble like a man or taking the charge like he was going to get, he's trying to put Marvin in the ground. And all through the season, Marvin's been helping that man out. And now we want that man to be gone. So when it comes down to it, man, he's got a pretty big problem. But dude really don't have nothing. He doesn't have any evidence. All he's doing is walking around asking questions. And it's funny because every time Marvin seems to help somebody, he ends up having to take them out. Even the bum that was in season 2, who Marvin was, showing a little respect for, he even had to be taken out in the long run because he was looking out for himself. And this is a similar situation where this is someone who was with him in anger recovery, who was him and Marvin was butting heads, but now they've gotten along so much in this season, to the point now to find out that this man is betraying Marvin and trying to sell him out as the lead person in the top crime boss that's going on in Queens. Is only going to make things worse. And so now the attention is going more towards Marvin, which makes it real hard. But really, if you pay attention, Marvin hasn't really been doing anything. He's been doing really watching people, looking over some stuff, but he hasn't really done anything since taking out the mob boss in the very second episode of season 3. So when it comes down to it, he does got a problem. He's gonna have to handle that problem. And when you got Lulu out here wilding, and then you got Rock ready to go to war, you got Kanan doing his own thing. Now Marvin got a problem with a person who didn't even have nothing to do with any of it. But now, because they decided to say, well, I'll turn Marvin in for me to stay out, he got a big problem. So what do you guys think is going to happen? Because me personally, I think your boy Marvin's going to put old boy on ice. And I think that there's a chance that the feds or the task force, they may be getting some stuff going towards their way too. As we can see, things are playing out. And I'm loving how it's going, because I know this season was a slow burn, but it was a good slow burn. And it was leading up all to this big finale that seems that it's going to change everything. But I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love and much respect. Hold it down. And one.